Welcome to the Exuodia trading bot. In this video, we're going to go over coins and amounts and exactly how this works. Now, right now the base currency is set to BTC. Later on in the future, we're going to be adding on more base currencies like Tether, USDT, and Ethereum. For now, the base currency is BTC. Now, what I really want to talk about is the available coins and the selected coins. There's coins that you can select for Exuodia not to trade. This is pretty much the pool that's do not trade, and this is the selected coins that you're going to allow the Exuodia trading bot to trade. Now, depending on your strategy, you can either select all of these, and if you click it from over here, it's going to be taken to this tab. And when it goes to this tab, that means if a signal comes in, and if it's one of these coins, it's going to execute the trade. But if a signal comes in, and if it's in your open pool and your available coins, it is not going to trade it. Now, why you would want to use something like this is, for example, this coin over here. After seeing that it did not have a high volatility for the coin, I wanted to put it under the Do Not Trade tab. So I actually kept everything, for me personally, I kept everything on the trade tab, so I can see all the details and how it performs. But when I go ahead and saw that the coins are not that volatile, so the bot couldn't really sell the position. If I look at my current open positions right now, and if I see a certain coin that hasn't sold for a couple days or a couple weeks, I then go ahead and see that, okay, I don't want the Exuodia trading bot to buy this coin anymore. So then I go ahead, I find the coin here. For example, if the coin was AMB, I go ahead, I click that out of the selected coins, and it comes into the available coins tab, which tells the Exuodia trading bot to not purchase this coin anymore if a signal comes into this, which is something that you can use if you see that certain coins are not really performing well. You can actually put them, kind of blacklist them, or put them in the pool of Do Not Trade tab, which is exactly what this means. So this tab is the coins that are all available to trade, and this tab is the coin that you tell Exuodia that do not trade it if a signal of these come in. Next, what I want to go over is the percentage buy amount. This is pretty much determines the size of each buy order depending on the amount of BTC you have allocated. So for example, if you have 0.1 BTC allocated to trading, if you put this percentage buy amount to 5%, it's then going to take 5% of that 0.1 BTC as the size of each buy order that you put in. Now, this is pretty important because sometimes what may happen is if your allocated BTC is small, for example 0.01, and you have a percentage buy amount that's small, what's going to happen is you got to make sure that after the percentage buy amount, you just got to do some quick maths and see if the total buy order price is above the minimum order value of the exchange. So above the order minimum value of Binance or Bittrex. I know Binance has a minimum order value of 0.001. So you just got to make sure that the percentage buy amount, the order value size, is greater than the minimum amount of BTC, because that's the minimum amount that you can trade on Binance, for example. Bittrex has its own minimum BTC available, but over here you just got to make sure that the percentage buy amount that you set, it ends up being above the minimum buy order for the exchange that you're on, or else it's not gonna execute the trade. So that's pretty much because it falls below the minimum buy order amount, minimum trade amount of the exchange. So you just got to make sure that the amount of allocated BTC that you have in your account and your percentage buy amount, it all adds up based on the minimum BTC. You just got to make sure that each trade falls above the minimum BTC amount, or else it's not going to trade because the exchange is not going to allow it. And the minimum BTC amount per order, I mean, this is the minimum for Binance. In Bittrex, it's different. In Bittrex, I think it's 0.0005, but that's something that you can check out with Bittrex and see. Usually I just keep this as the default. I wouldn't really touch this as it is because that's the minimum amount that the exchanges allow. But having said that, you just got to make sure that the percentage buy amount follows correctly, like the math adds up when you have your allocated BTC available as well. You just got to make sure that each trade that comes in is above the minimum buy order, because this is the minimum buy order that the exchange allows.